Good evening. 2 animals are in the shelter tonight after code enforcement says they were abandoned in a house severely injured. The owner was in court this morning after code enforcement cited him for animal cruelty. In tonight's top story, News 10's Patsy Kelly tells us more about this and how it could be related to dog fighting.
It's just sickens me that people allow this to happen.
These 2 dogs were found battered and bloody in a seemingly abandoned home on 3rd Avenue.
Did see 2 dogs inside the house that had a lot of blood on them. We were concerned for their welfare.
When the owner got there, he said he had fed the dogs, even though they were extremely emaciated and badly beaten up.
The appearance of the dogs were that these dogs had been fighting.
These 2 badly injured dogs have a very unusual feature. They're missing half of their teeth.
Canines have been cut off, top and bottom. I saw him today in court and I said, you know, they ate really good at the shelter. And he said, well, they wouldn't eat my food. And I go, that's because they have no teeth. And he acted surprised.
News 10 discovered when this number of teeth is missing, that often indicates dogs were used as bait for fights, which means these pit bulls could have been used as practice for dogs forced to fight.
I don't understand why people get an animal if they're going to let it behave this way or encourage it to fight.
Code enforcement cited the owner for animal cruelty, but when the Vigo County prosecutor saw the photos of these 2, he upgraded the charge to a Class A misdemeanor.
In this case, I do believe he was aware that these dogs were in this condition. He said he had just been there to feed and water them. So that's telling me he did see the same thing I saw with the dogs.
These canines' conditions shocking even to Tharp, who's used to seeing animal cruelty cases, reiterating this town won't stand for abuse.
People in Terre Haute are not going to tolerate people abusing their animals. They're not going to tolerate cruelty. I just don't know why it's so hard for people to understand. They depend on you. The dogs depend on us.
In Terre Haute with photojournalist John Tim, Patsy Kelly, News 10.
Now, just to be clear, the owner is only being cited for animal cruelty. To see a photo gallery of these animals, check out this story on our website.